Okay, greetings everyone. This is First Untitled 753 with the next episode of Make the Ukraine Great Again. In the previous episode, we had a huge economic explosion. Okay, GDP growth is up to 36%. Our unemployment is non-existent, and our budget is in excess. There it is. By $3 billion. I had no idea it was going to go up that much. But this is good. Now, it seems like we're starting to make the Ukraine great again, according to the series, right? However, there are still several threats to the Ukraine. Primary threat is right here, East Donbas League. If I can click on it, there we go. East Donbas Free Front, sorry. Conservative rightist regional group. A lot of sympathizers, big army, tanks, and they recently took somebody hostage. We have a hostage crisis going on here. East Donbas. And I don't know if I can negotiate with them directly and say, give them up. What's going on here? No. Don't want to change anything, just want to spy. I don't want to be God. Alright, so East Donbas is probably the number one threat right now. Another big threat is this big looming country to the northeast, Russia. They are a lot of military bases, and they have a huge military. However, we did just, in the last two episodes, grab a whole bunch of new allies in Europe, so hopefully they can protect us. There's also Belarus on the northwestern border, an ally of Russia. And they could potentially be a threat. Another big threat that we are facing in the Ukraine is this number right down here. The inflation is enormous. This is a very large inflation number, and that has had some negative effects. I think the poverty level has been increasing, and I think it's also led to, from what I recall, some sort of famine situation. Well, that's actually gone down. But I believe, if I understand this correctly, the inflation issue will make things, obviously, that means prices are going up, so it's going to be more difficult for the poor class to go ahead and buy the food that we need. So, in order to correct those issues, I am going to go ahead and I am going to do some buying. I know people have suggested in the past that buying actually hurts the GDP. That is debatable. I mean, I know I've played countries before where I've just purchased things and the GDP has continued to increase. Not as dramatically as it has increased, obviously, with the selling. And maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I guess the game would make sense if you organized deals, and that would hurt. But it's not. I don't think it's like your country that's buying the things. I think it's just you agree to allow that into the economy, is what I understood. But I might be wrong. I don't know. I don't know all the intricacies of the game and the coding and how everything works as far as formulas. But I do know. I would assume that buying things cheaply in other countries, I know that it helps famine. I did the Somalian famine in Masters of the World, and I was able to resolve that just by buying stuff cheaply, from buying food from other countries. So I know that will help with the famine situation. I also assume that as you're buying stuff cheaply, that will increase the purchasing power, which I know does play an effect in the game. And that should also drive down the GDP, or the inflation, by increasing purchasing power. And we just had we went up from like 122 to 192 billion GDP, so we can afford to lose a little, and we can also probably afford to bring the growth down a little bit. So I'm okay with going ahead and buying some things from people. And who am I going to buy from first? I have a list. Now, this is the other trick. When you meet with these countries, so Ukraine has a very they have very low prices as it is. So I have to really scrape the bottom of the barrel for the agricultural countries. And countries with an agricultural surplus would primarily be in South America, some Asian countries, and Africa. Okay? Africa, South America, and Asia, they're actually, I looked at the prices, and it's actually too expensive to buy anything from either one of these continents. So I'm going to have to resort to Africa. Now, the trick with Africa is when you meet these countries, sometimes there's a lot of dictators in Africa. And sometimes if you meet with one of these dictatorial governments, it actually sort of hurts your popularity and can have a pretty big effect. So I have to try to find countries that don't have dictatorial governments. And I think Kenya is one that I found that had some pretty cheap prices. My understanding, Kenya, they are presidential. They are a republic, but this doesn't always tell you whether or not they are abusing human rights, because sometimes they are with these things right here. So, I don't know if I can go in. Oh, look at that! Nice! God and Spy gives you the human rights level. And this looks pretty good. Perfect democracy is a 0 score, and total dictatorship is 100. So Kenya is definitely a country we can meet with. I could go ahead and just like negotiate contracts just by sending like messages, but that takes weeks. And you know, I could do that. You could do that with countries that are like dictatorships, like Democratic Republic. Sounds like a nice one, right? But Democratic Republic of Congo is 60. Yeah. So they are moving towards a dictatorship. So I know when you meet with them, it usually hurts your reputation, even though they are a presidential republic. So, not a pure democracy there. So, but one thing you could do is just go ahead here and try to, you know, send an offer and send it back. Again, that takes weeks. I'd rather meet with someone, get the negotiating done right away, especially when you need the stuff, and I need it immediately because I want to solve the inflation problem and the famine problem and increase purchasing power and all that stuff in one. So we're going to go ahead and meet with the president of Kenya. Another country I was looking at was Tanzania, which is pink and doesn't really give us... Yeah, they're a presidential socialist republic, but 34, they're not bad. We could probably meet with them. I think we can go ahead and meet with these guys. They've got some stuff we can grab. Nepal was another one. Poland actually has a good amount of pork that we can buy. So I should meet with them. Tanzania is good though. They got rice. They've got something else. Bananas. Kenya's got bananas. Kenya's got bananas, oranges, flowers. I don't need flowers. Let's go ahead and set up a meeting with Tanzania as well. And hopefully this will help solve some of these economic issues for us. Other countries we're going to have to meet with. I don't know if it's going to be this episode or the next couple episodes. Will be these 4 dissenter NATO countries here. Czech Republic, Slovakia. There's some things I can buy from the Czech Republic. Or sell to the Czech Republic, actually. There's some things I could buy from Slovakia and Hungary. And I don't know what's going on. Bulgaria? There might have been something I could buy from Bulgaria. Or sell to Bulgaria. So we're going to try to meet with them, set up some trade contracts. Oh, I do want to give them some aid before I actually meet with them. And hopefully that we'll meet with them later. Not this, well, maybe towards the end of the month. I'm going to go through the other meetings first. Oh, the other one that I do have to meet with. I have to meet with a billionaire. And I believe left-wing billionaire would be the one I want to meet with there. Right-wing billionaire is he's not too unfavorable. He will be unfavorable after I pass one of the laws I'm planning on passing. So let's see if we can meet with him first. See if I can get money out of him. And I'll also meet with the left-wing billionaire. I'll try to get money out of him. It might be scandalous, but the political party does need some money, so we'll have to face an election soon. The other thing I want to do is with France. And because we had a huge surplus, I'm going to go ahead and make some arms purchases. So let's... Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait for this for a little bit, because I do want to pass another law. I'm going to go ahead and click play. And we'll meet up with some people. But I am going to go ahead and buy some stuff from France, and I think Germany, and the UK. I might buy from the United States. They're a little more expensive. But I'm interested to see what type of equipment I get from France, Germany, and the UK, because some equipment is more advanced than others. Let's see. Oh. Public finances is terrific. Look at that. Who's this? Ecologist group. Alright, hostage takers transmitted a press release. If their demands are not met, they will execute the hostage in 32 days. Decision. Okay, what are the demands of the hostages? Or the, I don't know what their demands are. I don't feel like giving in to the demands, to be honest with you.
Our agents have infiltrated and found the kidnapper's hiding place.
Aha!
It's a house in a suburb far away from the capital. Our reaction forces are strategically positioned and say they are ready to take action. With your approval, we can attack.
Let's see what happens. This will be interesting. Take back the hostage. This will be a huge win for us if we can take him back. Alright, right-wing billionaire.
I'd be happy to.
Champagne for you.
That's what we call entertaining.
See what he thinks in that. Oh, now he kind of likes me a little bit. Alright. You are definitely the richest, most generous person.
That's very kind of you. I'm really pleased.
Very good. Still likes me. And now, I'm going to ask him to fund the party. And I don't have to ask him to fund it illegally, which is good. A lot of countries have this law where it makes it...
Yes, it's a good idea.
Yes.
I'll do my best.
A lot of countries have a law where it says it's illegal. Of course, the United States does not. But it looks like the Ukraine, we are good with tapping those billionaires for some donations. So that will help us retain our position. The other thing I'm going to do, I do have the one law on the books right now. Parliament. Okay, law in progress. This determines the level of freedom of information. When this passes, then I should be able to get into the EU, which will be one of the goals. I will eventually have to get reelected. And I am going to change some of the laws in this country.
That's not to be turned down.
This guy's going to give me big bucks. He loves me. I guess he could love me even more. It could be greener. I don't want them to speak highly of me. I don't want them to speak about me in public, and I don't want them to take out party cards. But
It's very kind of you.
I do want their money. So fund the party.
Yes, it's a good idea.
So we got both billionaires funding the party. That's terrific. Now that I got the right-wing billionaire to fund, it's going to be time for another tax. Taxes will also slow down this economic growth, ideally. Oh, and I do need to... Alright, so... I might lower the income tax for the lower bracket to help them out. If these trade... what was that? Hostage taking. Okay. Nothing happened yet. But it is affecting us. So if I lower the income tax... Oh no, what was that? That was like a negative. That was a big negative. Alright, so if I do lower the income tax, that should increase the purchasing... I know that will increase purchasing power. It may... What is this? It may, it will probably stimulate the economy, but, which will cause more growth and more inflation. But, I'm going to pass a tax to sort of mitigate that. The fourth power, released from all limitation. All journalists and media, the fourth power. All journalists and media anticipate the application of this bill with impatience, Mr. President. The independence of our trade is key to the element of democracy. We congratulate you on having respected it. At least we will be able to serve the truth once again. Okay. Dangerous, giving them money. All right. Great. The billionaire has given 529 million to the account. Now, the other tax I'm going to go ahead and impose for sure, I think, is a financial transaction tax. This should stimulate the money. Oh, wait. I just want to go up 1.1%, right? Oh, no. I'm going up. Where am I going up? Public finances got... What? Another bank transfer. What the heck happened with public finances? Oh, the excess disappeared? What was that? Whoa, GDP. Oh, that's not my GDP. GDP is still up. Inflation's rising. Unemployment went back up. What the heck was that? That just, like, was going good, and then it just tanked. Alright.
Very kind. This thought is very honorable.
Time to meet with Kenya.
Inform our tourism minister.
Kenya, I have to make trades with you. Let's see. Trade contract. I'm gonna buy from you. What am I buying? Food. Food. Oranges. 27,000 oranges. You should have for me. $20,000 oranges. And I want a good price. A really good price. Right there. Oh, what? Give me that back. Oranges, where are you? Right there. Oh, okay. 513 is what I said. Gotta go above 513. Okay, let's go. I think that's where I am. 548. 552. Nice. That's a pretty good price for oranges. It's not a lot of oranges, though. We need more oranges. Bananas. You should have bananas. For me. There we go. Looks like I can get all my bananas from you. Whoa! They're highballing us on that one. Maybe I should start with a higher number. Or a lower number. Jeez. Alright, I'll take that. Alright, so I got all my bananas. And I got some of my oranges. Flowers. I'm not going to get flowers. I don't need flowers. Sugar cane. I'm not going to worry about that either. Okay. That's it for you. What the heck happened to the economy? Still got a huge growth rate. Unemployment came back. Maybe I will go ahead and pass the,
You have negotiated a splendid contract that will undoubtedly help improve our economy.
There you go. All the bananas you can eat. Okay. So, with that unemployment rate rising back up, I may go ahead and go back to that company turnover tax. I was thinking about doing financial transaction, but I think I actually like that company turnover tax again. And before I do anything, I should raise the interest rates because that inflation is rising. Let's go to currency. We're going to crank this up 2%. Boom. Alright, that should slow things down. Alright. Meeting with President of Tanzania. Love your country.
And you're right. It is.
Coffee?
Sure.
Damn, look at that. We're going to get hit with that. He had 34. God and Spy tricked me on that one. Do not go to Tanzania. If I'm here now, I might as well make a deal. We don't need bananas. Rice. You better have all the rice I need. Where are you? There you are. You do have all the rice I need. Let's see if I can go below the actual price. Nice. Lowballed them. That worked out well. Keep going low. $342. He's not budging. Oh man, stupid Tanzania. Alright, let's go back. Try this again. Yeah, we don't have good relations with them. That should have been suspect right from the beginning. Alright, I'm gonna go low. Stay low. 404. I'll go to... What the heck? Wow. He went up after that time. Alright, that should cover all the rice I need. That should handle the famine. Let's see if I can say something to him.
I have nothing to learn from so-called Democrats with threatening looks. My people love me, and I love them.
Okay, okay, jerk. Jerk store called. They're running out of him. Okay, let's see here. It's been 20 minutes. Thank you for watching. I'm going to put a pause here. Oh, we just passed the law. Oh, that's huge. Oh, man. Alright, bill on freedom of expression is no longer a mockery in the Ukraine. Cheers. You're about to reestablish one of the most basic liberties, Mr. President. Rebuilding Article 9 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Every individual has the right to liberty of opinion and expression. Okay, we are now... Oh, and now it's going to be time to join the EU, which we will do in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.